Today we're going to talk about this beautiful plant named Tansy. Tansy, the name comes from the Greek word euthanasia, which means immortality. There is saying that in ancient Egypt and ancient Persia, this plant was used to make mummies. In spite of serious safety concerns, the plants of the Tansy plant that grow above the ground are used to make medicine. Tansy is used for digestive tract problems, including stomach and intestinal ulcers, certain gallbladder conditions, gas, bloating, stomach ache, stomach spasms, and poor appetite. It is also used for painful conditions, including migraines, nerve pain, joint pain, and for heart conditions, including rapid heartbeat and fluid retention caused by congenitive heart failure. Tansy is also used to treat roundworm and threadworm infection in children. Other uses include treatment of epileptic seizures, colds, fever, hysteria, gout, kidney problems, and tuberculosis. It is also used to kill lice and bacteria, promote sweating, calm the nerves, and act as an antioxidant, tonic, and stimulant. Tansy is applied directly to the affected areas for itching, bruises, sores, swelling, freckles, inflammation, sunburn, toothache, and even tumors. It is also applied to the skin as an insect repellent. In foods and beverages, Tansy is used as a flavoring agent. So apparently some people use that instead of cinnamon or the nutmeg. They're using this plant, flowers of Tansy, for flavoring your foods. In manufacturing, Tansy extracts are used in perfume and a source of green dye. How does it work? The chemicals in Tansy increase saliva and blood flow to the tissues in the mouth, stomach, intestines, and pelvic areas. Some researchers think the chemicals may also have effect on the brain. Tansy extract may decrease pain, increase the bile production, and increase appetite in people with liver and gallbladder problems. Tansy is unsafe when taken by mouth. It contains a poisonous chemical called threadworm. People have died after taking as little as 10 drops of Tansy oil. Deaths have also been reported from prepared Tansy tea or powdered forms. So you have to be extra careful. Consult your doctor before you use this particular product. Most commonly, of course, it's been used for stomach problems, with digestive system, with spasmatic problems. So today I just show you how you could safely prepare the tea. And again, most commonly it's used for getting rid of the worms, the threadworm, the roundworm in your digestive tract. So let me show how we can preserve the flowers. Welcome back. So this is how Tansy looks nature. It's a rather tall plant. It could be 1.5 meter tall. It has a long stem, pretty hard, so easily breaks off. So you might just break this way, or take a cutting tool and just cut it away. For most stomach troubles, getting rid of parasites in your system, we use the flowers. That's what we're going to collect, and we're going to dry. To dry out the flowers, you just take scissors and remove it from the stem, your flowers, just cutting it away, and just the flowers itself remove from your main stem. With Tansy, we put it one layer of flowers. Try not to move, actually do not move it around like we usually do with other herbs. So we try to turn around, let it breathe. With flowers of Tansy, we keep it together. We want to preserve tiny little flowers inside. By moving too much, they could fall apart, and then we cannot use it. Also, when you dry it, try not to over dry it. So when you just feel it's dry, so you constantly kind of check it out. You could use your oven for drying out, or if you have a special dryer for herbs, you could use that. Do not increase the temperature more than 40 degrees Celsius. If you have a higher temperature than that, then all the essential oils that are in this plant, they just evaporate, and you will not have in your plant this. So basically we just use that. How to use this plant for your gallbladder, for your stomach, liver. Basically we're making type of tea from this plant. You boil the water, put dry flowers in your teapot, pour the water, so about 2 grams of dry grass, poured about 1 cup of boiled water, put it in a teapot and let it stand. And keep it for at least 4 hours, so it really absorbs these flavors and oils and flavonoids and all those elements in that water. And then you could drink that 1 tablespoon 3 times a day. So when you prepare this liquid, so you make this 3 times, 1 tablespoon you take on empty stomach before each meal 3 times a day. So that's how we use it. Since it has like antibacterial benefits, people use it for joints pain. So again, you make your water, your Tansy's water, you boil the water, again you let it sit. This you can make even more concentrated. It doesn't make a bigger difference, since this we would use for outside only. You put a cloth, cotton cloth, make it soaked wet, put it on your joint that hurts, and kind of keep it on. Or you put your, for example, if it hurts on your elbow or your hand, you just put your hand in this water and let it be in this water. Just have spa, Tansy's spa for yourself. So that's Tansy. Again, it's very, very potent. It's toxic. People have really bad results. But if you use in moderation, consult your doctor, especially if you're already on some type of medications, or if you have already certain health concerns. So check with your doctor, should you use it or not. So it also helps for people with constipation, so it kind of cleans your system out. And as I said, with parasites, so for your whole stomach, colon, so it's for your whole digestive system, this plant works well. How do we preserve this plant? basically you take the flowers, take the scissors and just remove the flowers. Just cut away the flowers. You lay it flat on a cotton sheet and let it dry. Do not over dry it. Just tested it. If you over dry it, all those tiny flowers, they will fall off and then we lose the benefit. So we want to keep the flowers. When they dry, try not to move them around too much. Just keep it laid down flat. And when they dried out, you take a bag, like a round bag, put it inside and mark it Tansy's flowers, put the date, and you can keep it up to 3 years. But as you can see, you use literally very little, 20 grams of dry flowers with one cup of boiled water. You let it stand for 4 hours and that use 1 tablespoon 3 times a day, so that will last you for quite a while. Again, it's a beautiful plant. Sometimes people put the dry flowers, put in the cloth bags and keep it in their closets, and that also helps against the parasites or something that might moth and things like that that could be in closets. Also helps against the bacteria, against mosquitoes, flies. It's been used widely in Europe and Russia as anti-mosquito and anti-flies, because especially up in the north there are lots of those little pesky flies. There we go. And right now we just take advantage. It's the blooming season from July to September. Depends, of course, if it's a hot summer, then it could dry out a lot faster. But right now is a prime season to collect these beautiful flowers. If you're pregnant or breastfeeding, please do not use this plant. It's very strong. It gives women bleeding and stuff like that. So be very cautious. So as always with any new herb, new supplement, consult your doctor. In the meantime, stay healthy, stay happy, and see you next time. Thanks for watching.